So guys, the reason financial performance is so important inside your company, one, it is the biggest factor of driving company value for you inside your business. But two, if we can continue to focus on financial performance, not only is it going to increase the long-term value of your biggest asset, but it's also going to drive ongoing financial performance for you and your family to help drive incredible wealth. So why is financial performance important? We're going to jump in here and look at a few teaching points that I have for you. What is a buyer really buying? So what they want to know is, what does financial performance mean to them as a buyer? Why is it important to have high financial performance? What is it that they're looking for? So really, what a potential buyer is looking for is, how much profit will your company generate in the future? We want it to be, as a buyer's perspective, we want to buy a company that's low risk and is producing high profits. Why? The lower the risk, the more repeatable that this business is, the greater we're going to pay for it, because our risk and reward is going to be at a much higher level. We also need to look at, and this is really important, guys, we need to look at how reliable financial information documents are. So now, if we have bookkeeping records and they're out of date, this is a problem. If you've got a potential buyer that's looking at your business, they want reliable financial records. So make sure that whoever is in charge of your financial reporting, make sure that everything is up to date, it's current, it's reliable, and it's accurate. Otherwise, if you have a potential buyer who's coming in to look at the value of your business, they may not trust you or your business because the data isn't right, it's not accurate, and it's not reliable. So let's assume, for example, here the seller forecasts $100,000 in pre-tax profit, and the buyer wants a 15% return on investment. Why 15%? And some buyers may want even more, which would drive down company value. But when we look at a 15% return on investment, you compare that to a guaranteed investment certificate, which is maybe 1 or 2% right now. You may look at investing in the market, which may get you 4 to 7% right now, depending on your risk profile and how much you want to invest in equity inside the market. But as a business owner, you're taking on a little bit more risk. So what you want in return is about a 15% return on, and I'm going to share with you how this works right now. So again, with $100,000 in pre-tax profit, we jump down to this trusty little calculator that says financial performance valuation math. The way it works, for 10 years, we take a $100,000 profit and we discount it based on the present value of that 15% return. Now, looking down at this, we can see over the 10 years that essentially the company is worth $501,878, and that is if the buyer is looking for a 15% return. If they're looking for a 25% return, the calculation is going to justify lower values. So let's look now at the opportunity of maximizing our financial performance, but let's look at it from the other lens. If you don't have up-to-date financial records and they're not reliable, if the financial performance of the company hasn't been strong, or it hasn't been steady over a proven track record history, right? We could look at this and say, as an investor, instead of wanting a 15% return, because we don't have that same confidence, we're going to want a 50% return on investment. Now, what does that do? Well, when we want a higher rate of return on our investment, it actually drives down the value of the overall business. But as you can appreciate, if the reliability of the information and the trust factor is perceived higher, right, we're going to get a higher multiple. Okay, so let's look at a few different ways that we can maximize the financial performance of our organization. So this is implementable actions to drive higher profits. Optimizing your sales mix, improving our pricing strategy, increasing the frequency of transactions, increase the value of transactions, and then the last one, and this is a really important one, guys. This is increasing your customer retention. Again, looking at maximizing this financial performance, one is going to drive better results in your business right now, more profitability, more net income. It's also going to drive a little bit more positive cash if we're managing our resources in the right way. And all of this, with this increased financial performance, is going to drive a greater value to you in your business. So let's get started. Let's make sure we're optimizing this and implementing these key features. Again, small tweaks to improve our business and increase our financial performance is going to drive massive value. Thank you for watching the video. To get access to the worksheet that we included in this session, click on the description below and download the document. This is a document that we use to help individuals plan out how to accomplish their $1 million year, and we want you to have access to it. Hey there, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure you like it, you leave a comment, share it with a friend, and make sure you hit subscribe to catch more videos just like this. And for all you ambitious entrepreneurs who are looking to start scaling your business immediately, make sure you check out the resources that we've included in the description below. We've got a link to download your digital copy of my best-selling book, The Wealthy Entrepreneur. That will give you so many tips and guidelines on how to scale your business starting now. And last, but definitely not least, if you're excited and ready to get started today, there's a link to book a session with our growth mindset expert to start achieving your $1 million year starting now. Remember, being a business owner isn't easy and not everybody understands it. But in the right community with the right strategy, you can accomplish your $1 million year and achieve financial freedom starting now.